Welcome to Religious Studies with Joshua D. Fagan. Today, we dig deep into the origins of the Protestant religion. We speak about Martin Luther, a man who changed the world. Family. Martin Luther was born on November 10th, 1483, in Eisleben, Germany. His parents were Hans and Margaretha. Martin was baptized as a Catholic the day after his birth. He is said to have several brothers and sisters. However, he was the closest with his brother Jacob. His mother is described as a hard-working woman, while his father worked in a copper mine. His father, Hans, sent Martin to many schools in order to honor his family. In 1502, at the age of merely 18, he received his bachelor's degree after only 1 year of university education. After completing his master's 3 years later, Martin enrolled in law school. However, everything was about to change. Early religious devotion. When returning from school, an unexpected lightning bolt struck Luther. Martin yelled out, "Help, Saint Anne! I'll become a monk if you spare my life!" He lived up to his promise, dropped out of law school, and entered the monastery. He became known as Young Brother Martin and devoted himself to fasts, long hours of prayer, pilgrimage, and confession. Luther's struggle with his faith. Peace with God began to escape Brother Martin. Through all his religious devotion and from all he tried to do for God, he became more aware of his sinfulness. His superior, Johann von Staupitz, recommended that Luther should distract himself with educational studies. So, Martin pursued his academic career once more. In the next few years, Luther earned his bachelor's degree in biblical studies, a bachelor's degree in sentences, and a degree of Doctor of Theology. He also taught technology at the University of Wittenberg. Luther's 95 Theses. In 1517, Luther nailed his 95 Theses to the church door at Wittenberg. These theses accused the Roman Catholic Church of heresy upon heresy, which means that the church was charging money for indulgences. His 95 Theses were quickly copied and printed all around Europe. This is said to be the start of the Protestantism reform. Conflict with the Pope. Pope Leo X condemned Luther's Reformation, and so Martin was summoned at the Diet of Worms in 1521. Luther was asked if he still believed what his works taught. After much contemplation, Luther decided to speak the hard-to-hear truth. He took pride in his work and refused to apologize for his opinion. To express this, Luther boldly said, "Unless I am convinced by proofs from Scriptures or by plain and clear reasons and arguments, I can and will not retract, for it is neither safe nor wise to do anything against conscience. Here I stand, I can do no other. God help me, Amen." The reformist was thus declared as an outlaw. Exile. Martin Luther stayed in exile at Wartburg Castle for 1 year. During this time, he worked on his translation of the Bible. Luther's goal was to turn the Bible into a holy book that not just the clergy could understand. He would translate it into the language of the people. This would open up a whole new world to society, because at the time, the clergy were known to twist the words of the Bible in any given way. The German Bible. Martin Luther was the first to translate the Bible into the dialect of the German people. Both the New and the Old Testaments were completed by 1534. Creation of Protestantism. To conclude, Protestantism is believed to be mostly formed from Luther's Reformation. After his exile, Luther published many books and writings, which were filled with his emotions and opinions. These also heavily influenced the public. Protestantism today. Today, there are more than 400 million Protestants worldwide. This makes up over 40% of all Christians. Truly hope you enjoyed our special on the great Martin Luther. Thanks for tuning in.